Hello, great to see you here again. Today we're going to learn how to say the months of the year in English. If you'd like to improve your English, I suggest you hit the subscribe button as I'll be making many more videos like this. Okay, let's get to it. First month is January, which starts with the J voiced consonant sound as in joy. When I say voiced consonant sound, it means that we need to use our vocal cords to create some vibration. So that's J, J as in joy. This is followed by the A vowel sound as in cat and finishes on the N consonant sound as in now. So that's Jan, Jan. The next syllable is the U vowel sound, single U vowel sound, as in you, me, you. So we have Jan, you. After this, we have the Schwa vowel sound, A. If you're not familiar with the Schwa sound, and you should be, as it's the most common sound in English, I will share a link to a video on the Schwa at the end of this lesson. After the Schwa sound, we finish on the RY consonant cluster, as in every. So we have Jan, you, ri. Jan, you, ri. January, with the stress on the first syllable. So the second month is February. Now there's a few different ways to pronounce February, but I'm going to use the easiest and perhaps the most common by not pronouncing the first letter R. So we start with the unvoiced F consonant sound, which we make by placing our top teeth onto our bottom lip and blowing like so. F, f. This is then followed by the E vowel sound as in bread, finishing on the voiced B consonant, B, B. So we have Feb. Next we skip the letter R and go straight to the U vowel sound, U as in you. So we have Feb, you. The final syllable is the same as in January. We have the Schwa vowel sound and the RY consonant cluster, R. So we have Feb, you, eri. Feb, you, eri. February, February, with the stress on the first syllable. Our third month is March, which starts with the nasal M consonant sound. And you can make this sound in the same way as you make the B consonant sound, starting with your lips together, but instead of vibrating your vocal cords, you want to push the air through the nose, like so. The N consonant then follows into the long A vowel, as in car. Notice in British English, unlike American English, if we have a vowel sound and then the letter R, we don't pronounce the letter R. Instead, we extend the pitch on the vowel sound. So it should sound like this. Ma, ma, not ma, ma, ma. We then end with the strong CH consonant sound as in choose. To make this sound, place a tip of your tongue on your top ridge in your mouth, just behind your top teeth, and you want to end with your tongue in the middle of your mouth. Ch, ch. So all together in one syllable we have March, March. So the fourth month is April. Now this is a time of the year that I quite enjoy if I'm living in England, which I am at the moment in London, because after a long winter, this is a time when things start to warm up and we start to get the spring weather. So how do we say this month? Well, it begins with the A diphthong vowel sound as in day. A diphthong sound is when we combine two vowel sounds together. Listen carefully for the E sound at the end. A, A. The second syllable starts with the PR consonant cluster, as in present. To make the P sound, which is an unvoiced sound, place the lips together and simply blow out from the lips with an explosive sound like so. P, P. We then need to combine that P consonant sound with the voiced R consonant sounds. So we need to use our vocal cords, and you need to place the tongue in the middle of the mouth, pointed up towards the roof of the mouth, like so. R. We then end with the schwa sound and the voiced L consonant sound. Make the L consonant sound by raising the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth and vibrate the vocal cords. So together we have April, April. The stress is on the first syllable, April, April. Now we have the 5th month, which is May. I think you'll like this month as it's really easy to say. We start with the nasal M consonant sound, as in March, so that's followed by the A diphthong, as in day. And again, listen for that E, this is 2 consonant sounds together. So that's 1 syllable, so it should be May, May, May. The 6th month is June. This is my favourite month, as my birthday is in June. It's also a great time to be in England. It's the middle of the summer, beautiful warm weather, really long days, sunset, 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. I love it. June starts with the same J consonant sound as in January, followed by the long vowel U as in tune. Then we end on the nasal N consonant. So we have June, June. Notice there's an E at the end of June, but this is actually what we call a silent E or a magic E. And this is very common in English. Often when you see an E at the end of the word, we don't pronounce that E. But it indicates to us that we need to lengthen the previous vowel sound, in this case the U. So we lengthen the pitch. So we have June, June. If you'd like to know more about the magic E or the silent E, I've made a video and I'll share a link at the end of this lesson. Well, if you're still with me, well done. We've come a long way. Now for the 7th month, which is July. July starts with the same J consonant sound as in January, followed by the short vowel U as in put. To make this vowel sound, you want the tongue at the back of your mouth. The last syllable starts with the L consonant and finishes on the I diphthong, as in May. So that's 2 syllables. July, July. The stress is on the 2nd syllable. July, July. So the 8th month is August. Now August is a 2-syllable word, and the first is an unstressed syllable, and we start with the long vowel sound or. We make this sound at the back of the throat with the tongue pulled back, and it's or as in law. The 2nd syllable starts with the voiced G consonant, G as in girl. Now you need to relax the tongue, block air at the back of the throat, and then suddenly release the air, and the lips stay open. G, G. This follows into the short vowel sound as in fun, finishing on the ST consonant cluster. To make the ST consonant cluster, place the tip of your tongue on the ridge just behind your top T. Push air between the tongue and the ridge to make the S sound, then block air by pushing the tip of the tongue against the ridge, and then suddenly release the air to make the T sound. St, st. So we have August, August. It's a 2-syllable word, stress on the 2nd syllable. August, August. Okay guys, we've come a long way. Now for the 9th month, which is September. Now September is a 3-syllable word with the stress on the 2nd syllable. September, September. So the first syllable starts with the S consonant sound, followed by the single air vowel as in bread, then the P consonant. But don't release the air on the P. Instead, we release on the T in the next syllable. So that should be set, set. The second syllable, which is the stressed syllable, starts with the T consonant sound and the single air vowel as in bread, and finishes on the M consonant. Tem, tem. The final syllable is the same as all the final syllables on the remaining months, and it's very simple. It's just the B consonant sound and the schwa sound. Ba, ba. So we have all three syllables together. Sep-tem-ba. Sep-tem-ba. September. September. Okay, now we have the 10th month, which is October. October is a 3-syllable word with stress on the second syllable. Now we start with the O vowel as in top. We make the sound at the back of the throat with the tongue pulled back. We follow this vowel sound with the strong C consonant sound as in cash. So that's ok, ok. The second syllable, which is the stressed syllable, starts with a strong T consonant sound, followed by the O vowel diphthong sound as in no. So that should be toe, toe. And the final syllable is the same as in September. It's the B consonant sound and the schwa, ba. So together that's October, October, October. So just 2 more months to go. Hang in there, we're doing very well. So the 11th month is November. Again, November is a 3-syllable word with stress on the second syllable. The first syllable is very simple. Starts with the N consonant sound, followed by the O vowel diphthong as in no, no, no. The second syllable, which is the stressed syllable, starts with the V voiced consonant sound. To make this sound, place the top teeth onto the bottom lip and blow air through. It's very similar to the F consonant sound, but this time it's a little bit longer and with lots of vibration, so really need to use the vocal cords, like so. V, v. The V consonant sound is followed by the single E vowel as in bread, finishing on the M consonant sound. So that's them, them. The final syllable is the same as in September. It's the B and the schwa sound, ba. So together we have no, them, ba, no, them, ba. Remember the stress is on the second syllable. November, November, November. Okay guys, so here we are on the final month. Well done. So this is the 12th month, which is December. Again, December is a 3-syllable word with the stress on the second syllable. Now we start with the voiced D consonant sound as in door. To make this sound, place the tip of your tongue on the ridge on the roof of your mouth, just behind your top teeth. By doing this, you want to block the air and then suddenly release the air by pulling the tip of your tongue away from the ridge. This is very similar to the way you make the T consonant sound, but this time there should be some vibration. The. The D follows into the short single I vowel sound as in sit. To make this sound, the tongue should be towards the front of the mouth. Di, di. The second syllable starts with the S consonant sound and follows into the single E vowel sound as in bread and finishes on the M consonant. Sem, sem. And the final consonant is the same as in the last few months. It's the B consonant and the schwa sound. Ba. So together we have December, December. Remember the stress is on the second syllable. December, December, December. Okay, finally, let's go through the months together. Repeat after me. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, September, October, November and December. Don't forget, if you'd like to learn about the Schwa, click here. And if you'd like to learn about the magic key, click here.